What's up? It's that watch guy. I have an update on the watch that you ruined earlier. As you can tell here, now it's fully intact and everything is looking pristine. Can you see that? Look at that. No issues at all. See? And so how you do that is expert craftsmanship. Okay? Don't look at the serial number, that's private. But yeah, see. If you notice, it says 5552 Swiss. I think at the top it says, what does that say? Registered design. So this design is registered, not one to be copied, just so you know. You can tell that it's actually a genuine Rolex, because if you take the back off of it, it's actually a Rolex movement. So now I'm going to proceed with the actual surgery itself, which is putting the lugs and the band back on. So the trick is here, you're going to want to align it, get it in. Once it's in, you're ready for sin, as my great-great-grandfather used to tell me, but he used to say that in the Civil War, so I'm not sure what exactly that means, but anyway, he did. Okay, so again, I have this $6,000 tool here. You're gonna place that in like such, and you know when it gets in the holes because it gets a little click. Okay, I don't want you getting clicky, but yeah. So that side's done, and again, this is a nice Rolex. This is a nice Rolex band. When I got it, it was trashed. I had to restore it, but I'm sure nobody cares about that. I can show you how to do it, but it's easy if you have a cleaner, you know. Hypersonic, ultrasonic, not to be confused with any registered trademarks of any blue animals. Okay, so once that's there, you got to hold it, otherwise it falls off just like that. See, but the trick is getting that little pin in. Once that little pin is in, you, sir, are ready for sin. Okay, so now delicately, surgically touch just the tip. If just the tips touch, it's okay. Okay, but anything worse than that, then that's not good. Okay, so hear that click? That click was because I messed up. Okay, but luckily for you, I can do it again. Okay, same thing there. Okay, so what we're experiencing here is a misalignment, not in values, moral, or anything other, but of the pin. The pin seems to be misaligned. So I'm going to correct that by aligning the pins, and again, slightly changing, oh God, the curvature of it. Okay. Gosh, I work at Subway, so my hands are so, I've done so many sandwiches today. Meatball sub, turkey sub, ham sub, forced ham. This isn't a plug for Subway either. Okay, so now it's getting close. Okay, I can feel it, that it's close, but you can probably see that it's not close enough. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that the issue is that I'm right-handed, so when I'm making your forced ham, I use my right hand and then my left hand for the pickles and the lettuce, which you'll understand is key later. But see, once you use the correct hand, it goes right in. And you can do a pressure test by pulling this as hard as you physically possibly can, and if it stays, it means it's in. Okay, so there you go. There's an update. Just routine maintenance on a beautiful classic watch that I'm sure you're going to need to watch. Some call it surgery, but again, I am a doctor, not a medical doctor or any other sort of doctor. But just so you know, I am that watch guy, and this is how you do that, in case you wanted to know. Good luck.